Your retirement could be losing thousands and thousands of dollars that you don't know about, like a drip leaking behind the wall for years that you can't see. Then one day, you see a water stain on the ceiling, pull back the drywall to find thousands of dollars of structural damage. Today, we'll find out if your retirement is leaking and how to stop it. Before we begin, remember to like this video and subscribe for more economic updates. So how do you identify a leaky retirement account? In most standard retirement accounts, money leaves slowly, automatically, through fees buried so deep inside the structure, most people never see them. According to a national investor survey by FINRA, 20% of retirement investors believe they pay no fees whatsoever. Another 18% of retirement investors say they simply don't know what they pay. I think these stats are very generous. I've spoken to thousands of retirement investors, including some very sophisticated ones. To date, I've never met anyone who knew every single fee that they were paying inside a managed account. Do you know what fees you are paying? Say you have $100,000 in your retirement account growing at 4% a year. Buried inside that account is a fee. Maybe it's 0.25%. Maybe it's 1%. Sounds like almost nothing. But according to the SEC's own investor education site, over 20 years, the difference between those two numbers is roughly $29,000. These numbers are averaged low because of the huge range in retirement savings. When I get to speak to a typical Augusta Precious Metals customer who investigates and then shares the fees they're actually paying, it's been shocking. The difference between what you are actually paying and what you think you're paying could be worth a vacation every year in retirement, a grandchild's college fund. It's your money and you don't even know you're paying it. So how do you fix a retirement leak? First, go to your advisor, the person managing your retirement, and ask 3 important questions. Question number 1. Are you a fiduciary? 100% of the time, on every account, in every transaction. This matters because a fiduciary is legally required to act in your best interest every single time. If your advisor isn't acting as a fiduciary on every account, every transaction, that means there may be situations where your interests come in second. Question number 2. Beyond my advisory fee, do you or your firm receive any additional compensation connected to the products you recommend to me? You deserve to know about every financial incentive when someone is giving you advice about your retirement. Question number 3. Can you show me a complete breakdown of every dollar I am paying in actual dollars? Advisory fees, fund expense ratios, platform fees, trading fees, advertising fees, trailer fees, fees. Get a complete breakdown of every fee living inside the products you own, all of it, in dollars. Because when you see the real number, not a percentage, it hits differently. Here's what I've seen happen when investors ask these questions. Question 1 and 2, advisors should be able to give you a straight answer on the spot. But question number 3, they'll probably have to do some research because fees are not transparent. John Bogle, the founder of Vanguard, said something in a PBS Frontline documentary that I think about every time I have this conversation. Do you really want to invest in a system where you put up 100% of the capital? You, the mutual fund shareholder, you take 100% of the risk and you get 30% of the return? Think about what that means. You worked for decades. You saved the money you took all the risk, and fees compounding silently for years handed the majority of your gains to someone else. That only works when you never see the bill. For many investors, investigating their fees starts a bigger conversation. A conversation about a self-directed IRA, an account that gives you direct control over where your retirement dollars live and what assets you invest in, including tangible assets like physical gold and silver that have stored value for centuries and moved completely outside the paper market. The leak in your retirement account doesn't announce itself, but now you know what to look for and what to ask so that you can fix your leak. Until next time.